did.
What does it do?
It does chants. To help you chant.
Just different drones.
No, just drones, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's chants.
Yeah, hold on. The gang's all here, and we are about to begin. Why do I talk out loud when I tweet?
What are you like?
What
Just,
the? Why do I talk out
I'm
loud?
doing my tweets.
I'm doing. I know, it's so funny.
There's my wife.
Yeah, that's right.
She's on the beach in Venice.
It's Monday.
I did say so.
You liking that?
Official BEECAKE.
.com.
Official BEECAKE.
Imagine that through the memory, man. Like that.
Wicked.
Has it got an output?
Right.
What do you think of that?
Oh, he's using that in the recording.
Yeah, you good? All right, then we're good to go. Hello, everybody. My God, I can't believe it. We're actually live again. Like, this technology continues to confound, confuse, and amaze me. But welcome back to the live show, guys, and thanks for being so patient. My name's Cliff, as usual. We're here on Tuesday afternoon doing our live broadcast for TheOneRing.net. We've just informed the Twitterverse that we've got everything going. There's our chat room, but it is so very
That
far
is
away.
so far away.
How are we supposed to read that? Hey, guys,
for me.
do you think if you've got the cable, do you think you could
Or do we have binoculars or a telescope?
Cable and capabilities.
Wow.
Anybody want to wear this?
chainmail is coming back.
You go for it,
Put it on. Put it on, Rick. Put it on.
You can't get up anymore.
Want me to help you?
Aye. You don't hit it there. Almost been more than the rings.
Whoa. Bring me mine armor.
Totally.
Bring me mine armour. Wench.
Oh, PJ, help me out.
Bring me mine armour. What will it stand up?
Wow, everything's
What's
just.
What's this?
Well, you know,
Are you alright?
Everything is happening all at once, and I think.
Oh, I know what this is. Do you remember
look.
Right, is this so?
Oh, no.
Indiana Jones and Last Crusade.
Oh, you cut me.
The old guy.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on, and this is all happening. So this is great.
Have you got a sword?
We're totally on. My friend, you have a holy grail somewhere in your attic that's keeping you youthful,
I must go get it.
don't you?
You look amazing.
Richard the White Man.
Is that heavy?
Yes.
Sit down. You'll be alright.
Look it up again.
That's alright.
Wear that till you get.
Oh, it's cold.
Yes. Yeah, we're actually live.
Better actually live.
That's quite nice though.
Think so?
Yeah.
It's the best I can do right now.
And then you see on my.
That's great.
Somebody says Dom is so cool. That is actually true, but he is in fact not here.
Yes, we're starting now. Hi, Pete. There's Pete Northrunner. We have started. Muriel. Hello, Tar Muriel. We have friends from Europe. We have a lot of people in the chat room. Guys, this is the live show. This is the OneRing.net. This is a giant, giant rubber band
Oh, right off the head.
This is happening.
with
Do
which I will. Gotcha.
Wow.
And I have no idea what the hell this is. So, welcome to the OneRing.net Torn Tuesday. I want to give a proper introduction to everybody. My excellent guests are here. Musical mischief happened this weekend from these guys gracing our stage, doing a really wonderful performance, a great show with some surprise guests who came on to join you
I was.
at our party, the One Expected Party. And welcome everybody. Oh, look, we've got this lovely picture of you that we put up on the front page.
Pictures.
Yeah.
That was when we were recording way back before
The first album?
Dave used to record our albums.
Really?
There was somebody else who was slightly better than Dave, but he died. No, he didn't really. I killed him.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Welcome, BEECAKE, and everybody, since I may not correctly remember everybody's names.
Cliff.
We've got two Billies, don't we?
someone just says I like the organ.
You,
What do you think of that?
That's a lovely organ. Can you still hear it? Do we have a time delay on this? Because we played that organ 3 or 4 minutes ago. I mean, is it happening now?
Maybe they've got a delay on them.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Sometimes we do get a
I'm
video.
sorry to
delay.
interrupt you there. You were going to introduce.
No, I
want me to help?
was going to make a right fool of myself is what I was going to do.
No, you never. You never would.
I have Billy Boyd, Billy Johnston, Paul Burke, Rick Martin, present, and everybody?
No.
Who?
Dave
And
Macaulay.
Dave, and Dave Macaulay, my friend. And this fascinating little box that you
Yes.
have, what's that?
It's a Buddha box.
A Buddha box?
Yeah, I bought it today out of
Really?
Amoeba Records.
Oh, Amoeba is pretty much the coolest place in
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just plays 13 different drones. Right here.
You know, like Chance?
Do you have a favourite one yet?
Oh,
You
cool.
can change the pitch.
Oh. Whoa,
Here's
that's
a-
very cool.
Here's the next one.
Pick another one. Is that close enough?
Oh, all right. I'm already feeling a bit elevated. I feel
Should we just leave it? Should we leave it running?
my chakra energy is rising.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very good. I like
noticed
this.
that. I saw your chakra coming up there.
Someone that ooh, meow. I mean, Billy, come on. Somebody said these guys may give Cliff a run for his money. Yeah, it's quite possible. Nice to see Billy Corgan with the band. Oh, oh, we have got some comedy in our chat room. Yes, we are live. Now listen, guys, if you can only see Smau's eye, hit refresh video. I bet you there's a button on there that says refresh video. If not, then relink into theonering.net/live and let the page reload fresh, okay? Welcome aboard. Guys, I'm really thrilled to have you here. And where shall we begin? The music that brought you guys together. I want to start from you, my friend, and let's come all the way this way. Name your primary musical influences. What artists really turn you on in the world of music?
Shoot.
That's a great place to start, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, big ones. Well, I play drums, so for me, Led Zeppelin,
Yes.
probably, Beatles, Ringo and John Bonham, probably my biggest influences. So yeah, starting from there.
Awesome.
Yeah, anything Eurotrash pop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mix it up a bit, like
Nice.
Aqua, Barbie Girl, something like that.
I love trashy Europop from the 80s.
but mainly, Bonham.
Mainly the cool stuff.
Yeah, mainly the cool stuff.
Cool, very cool. And you knew all about those Lord of the Rings references in the Zeppelin. You knew about that
Oh,
at
yeah,
the time.
it was all over it,
Yeah,
yeah.
Little did you know.
I know.
I
Weird,
know.
Eh?
Let me guess. You're the Velvet Underground fan in the group. No, oh. Sorry.
I like a bit.
A bit? Okay.
I'll let you guess who it is.
All right, let me guess again. Another one of your musical influences. Prince. No, I'm kidding. No, I guess I should start
You're
again.
It's the same guy with the Velvet Underground.
You're not going to get me.
Oh, you mean yes, and King Crimson and progressive
Genesis.
rock, yeah. Genesis before Peter Gabriel left the band. Yeah.
Before and after, slightly after.
Okay.
Show your tattoo, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show us your tattoo.
He's got a King Crimson tattoo on his bum.
You do?
Shows it.
You have a tramp stamp on your bum. No, don't. Okay.
Well, that was the original punk rocker. 1977, Stranglers and the Clash. That's where I get into music.
Awesome.
So Jean-Jacques Brunel.
Yeah.
Massive influence.
I still worship Bauhaus
Yeah.
and Peter.
It's too mellow, it smells
Yeah.
alright.
But,
No, we need more energy.
Music-wise,
Shut it up.
very big on Crowded House myself. And BJ, a big Crowded House Finbrother fan.
Yeah.
You have to sit around jamming with that kind of stuff because the harmonies are amazing.
Mr. Crowded House did, Mr. Neil Finn himself did the Hobbit song.
Yeah, the one around.
Very proud of them.
There's a frickin' anvil in that song.
Proud of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Billy?
That's actually sounded like a real one.
I like George Harrison.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I used like New Order, and then when I was a kid, it was stuff like Adam and the Ants. Do you remember Adam and the Ants?
Mm-hmm. We're just following ancient history.
Right.
If I strip for you, will you strip for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you asked me.
Okay, that's a deal.
Right.
That's a deal. As long as you've got your skivvies on, we'll be fine.
Yeah. And I like the Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Prince. And Prince.
And Prince.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
I saw Prince play in like a house party once.
That must have been amazing.
It was.
Yeah.
It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Really, a little private, small
Yeah.
show.
Like 40 people or something.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Really?
Yeah. He was the greatest musician I've ever seen.
He is he is. When you look at the Great American Songbook, there's very few artists who are going to really go down in history as great songwriters that people will forever remember. But definitely Prince is one of them.
Yeah, and as a guitar player as well, he's incredible.
Yeah. And your influences, my friend?
Well, I'm a guitar player originally.
Yeah.
I've only been playing piano for the last 5 years. So guitar influences were bands like My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Swerve Driver, those kind of things.
Yeah, Swerve.
Yeah.
Swerve Driver. Any Dave Stewart Eurythmics fans in the house? Me? Nah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Somebody said Big Country.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Big
well,
Country, yeah.
Of course.
Saw them at the Barrowlands in New Year.
Really?
They had big balls that flew into the audience and they were bouncing them about. It was great.
They're good.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
You ever seen a film, Cliff, called Restless Natives?
Restless Natives? No.
It's a Scottish film, and Big Country did the music, didn't they? As
Yeah.
I remember, and it's an amazing film. You should find that.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out.
Restless Natives.
Restless
Brilliant.
Natives. I'll definitely check that out.
Two Scottish guys who, on a motorbike, who rob like tourist buses, but then give the money to the poor. It's really good.
Cool. That sounds great.
Yeah, and they throw the money off the back of the bike. I remember in Scotland when they were doing PR for it, they had guys on motorbikes throwing money off. Yeah, it's brilliant. Real money that you could spend for real things in the real world. Mad, isn't it, Cliff?
It's madness. Well,
Because you can cash your e-money now, can't you?
Can you?
You know the money you make on all these kind of like role-playing sites that can now be brought out into the real world?
What?
That
Wait
would
a
be
minute.
nice.
Yeah?
That's not really true though, is it?
Digital money.
Can you?
Yeah.
And spend it in digital shops?
Spent it in real shops.
Really?
Huh?
I can. There's an Atari in that case. I think we should hook that up. I will beat anybody at any Atari game.
it's a classic Atari 2600. Yeah.
On that, I'll play that. Nintendo is that?
Someone says, and we know Billy likes the Proclaimers.
That's true. I love the Proclaimers.
Yes. And a lot of people are talking about Simon and Garfunkel for some reason.
Oh, I love
Okay, well,
Simon and Garfunkel.
Paul Simon, and amazing.
Oh, because we played the Simon and Garfunkel at
The Sundance.
Brown's charity.
You did?
If anyone's watching,
Badge.
you should go onto Ailey Brown's charity. A good friend of mine lost his daughter to cancer, and if you Google Ailey Brown, that would be great.
Okay, it looks like Justin has found the trailer for Restless Natives.
Oh, can we watch it?
Yeah? You got it on, Justin? Here it goes.
The most notorious public enemies since Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I feel my goodness, come in control! They're firing on us! I've been waiting for this all my life!
They are wanted by the law.
They've got Glenn Orkey and Glenn Levitt blocked off.
How about Glenn Miller?
Restless natives. Will and Ronnie are wolfmen in the crowd. Desperados who capture the heart of a nation.
I have here the 17th most wanted man in Scotland.
Two underemployed and restless youths with nothing to lose. To get on their bike and prove that free enterprise really can pay. Restless natives.
And you guys could do all the music for it.
Could do the music. Me and Dom could be the two guys on motorbikes.
That would be fun. That would be really fun. Now, if you guys have all these very different musical influences, how did BEECAKE all come together? In a way that only musical alchemy can come together. Who met who first? How did it all begin?
Well, me and BJ went to school together.
Yeah.
So then we started
Long
playing in
time ago.
bands together, like 15, we were 14, 15. And at that time, Rick was in another band who were more successful than us,
Not really.
called The Believers, that people used to love. So we knew him from then. And then when we started making records, we met Dave, who really helped with the sound, and that's how he's playing. And then Paul joined us last as the drummer, because he owns a drum store in Glasgow.
And he could get the equipment.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
cheap.
actually own a set of drums.
No.
He just
Yeah.
takes stuff from his
Yeah.
shop. So we knew him from the drum shop.
Billy bought a drum off me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought one of those. What are they called?
Cajon.
A cajon. You know that you sit on, not one of those things.
Yeah. They played them at the drum circle in Venice
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I went in to buy one of those, and he says, "Why are you buying that?" And I said, "Because our drummer's off to live in America." And I said, "We're looking for a drummer." And
He's like, I don't know any, but
I don't know
I'll
any,
give it a
but-
shot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So you joined the band for the second album for
No.
Blue Sky Paradise
No.
or after?
After.
Oh well, welcome
Yeah.
aboard.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to recording something new. I think we'll do an EP pretty soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Fresh
For what?
fresh off the heels of this new release. You're
Yeah.
ready to make some more.
I think so.
We're ready to work.
It's good because when somebody else comes in to bring a new energy, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paul's
It
brought
certainly
that,
has.
so
Love that.
it'll be exciting to see
That's great.
what happens.
Okay. Mark Ronson, great producer. Someone you'd like to work with someday, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah?
Amazing.
Amazing.
But
Can I say that? Dave's the
he's
middle.
not
No.
he's not Dave standards, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't know how.
Dave's
I
our
know.
producer.
Fantastic, as well as keyboardist and producer. Well, then
Yeah.
forgive me for speaking out of turn.
That's all right.
Nobody, Dave.
Maybe you should ask
Nobody but you. No one can.
ask Dave who if he couldn't do it, who should do our next record.
There you go.
There's a question.
That's a good question.
Who's going to fit BEECAKE better than you if you had to take some time off? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fair enough.
No. Who is it?
He's done
Sorry.
Smash Pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All the best.
Evening.
Hello.
so I think he's worked with PG Harvey as well.
Yeah.
He creates,
Okay.
he creates a big, expansive, wide sound. I think that's good for these guys.
Cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
I like that.
Somebody said, "I wish they would answer some of our questions."
Guess what, Tolkien girl? We'll try our best. Well, here's one. I wonder how many
Straight to the point.
Somebody says how many hotel rooms has BEECAKE trashed in their touring? Okay.
What? No. What? This week or
Yeah, just this week.
This week 3.
There's your answer. Multiply that by how many weeks in the year? And
Yes,
that's
and
all.
then.
No, really, we actually tidy them up.
Yeah, you don't.
We leave them tidier
We
than
make the
we
bed
do.
and empty the bins and
We don't trash them, we tidy them.
How does Hollywood compare to other cities you've played? From the locals that hang out at the hotel bars to the people that come to your shows. You did 2 shows here.
It's warmer here.
yeah. We've been lucky enough to be here for a few days as well, so we've been able to catch a bit of it. Billy knows Hollywood inside out, so he's helping us find our way around, you know. But normally if you're in a city, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
You're just there maybe for a night, back to the hotel. In fact, we went to Boston
Yeah.
on the last tour. We arrived in Boston at 5 o'clock and left at 4 in the morning. Was it?
Yeah,
we all
so
went back
we
to the
just-
hotel for
yeah.
3 hours to get a sleep because we were all a bit tired.
And that's all you saw of Boston?
Yeah.
Oh,
We've got a
okay.
correct
Hardly caught
picture
it.
up with the river behind us, but our eyes were like kind of down here because we were all dead tired and we were going home the next day. So
wow.
but it's
we
a
don't
shame you
take
get
too
to all
much.
these beautiful cities and you don't see an awful lot.
We've had a great heat wave. I mean, this type of weather
Yeah.
for February is kind of unseasonable for LA. We should have our drizzly wet season right now.
Really?
You guys are getting all the warmth,
Excellent.
all the sunshine.
We'll get that when we go home.
Yeah.
We seem to be lucky when we come here.
Somebody's been writing a musical, a BEECAKE musical, for a few weeks now.
Really?
I've been writing a BEECAKE musical.
Using
Oh, really?
BEECAKE music or writing their own musical.
Should we get the lawyers on that?
I
I think you should sing Bowie.
right.
I can only see like blurry words here. I can't actually read it.
Your arms are not long enough.
Ha. Billy, I love the song Edge of Night from Return of the King. Did you write it?
I wrote the music, but Tolkien wrote the words. Yeah. So, do you want to hear that story, Cliff? You'll probably know it.
I do, but this audience loves that story.
Will I tell it?
Go ahead, please.
And I'm trying to remember something else that I've never said. Basically, obviously there's a lot of music in Tolkien, a lot of poetry that couldn't go in the films because there's just not enough time, you know. But as we got near the end of filming, we thought, you know, the writing team wanted to put some songs or poetry or something into kind of, you know, we'll try to get it as close to Tolkien as we could.
Yeah.
So one night we were out doing karaoke, and Philippa Boyens was there, and I went up to sing, I think, Tom Jones. I think I was singing Delilah. And the next day she must have told Pete and stuff, and they got in touch and said, do you want to sing a song in the film? And I was like, yeah, I'd love to. And they said, well, we'll get in touch with Howard Shore, you know, and we'll get a song, and we'll do that. I thought, brilliant. And we talked about what it was going to be, and it was the original idea, you know, that it would be with the steward and stuff. But then the filming schedule moved, and we were filming it in like 3 days. And Howard Shore obviously was in New York or something, it wasn't time. And they said, do you want to write something? And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I wrote like three melodies that I thought would be nice for the kind of Took clans and have a bit of that kind of Scottish, you know, Celtic sort of feel. And I played them, and we all agreed on the one that we wanted, and went in and filmed it.
That's really nice that you added a layer of thought, thinking that there might be regional music within the Shire itself.
Yeah.
With different Hobbit styles of music in different places.
Exactly.
And within that family, that type of music.
Exactly, because Tolkien says at the end of Lord of the Rings that Pippin becomes the head of the clans of the Tooks.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I thought it'd be nice if there was a sort of clanny feel, you know.
I like your father's name in that story. Peregrine, son of Paladin.
That's right, Paladin.
That's such a great name for a dad, isn't it?
When we were growing up.
Oh, here we go.
Paladin.
I knew you were going with that.
It was a cartoon show. What was it? Glenn Michael?
Glenn Michael.
Cartoon cable tape.
And he used to talk to an oil lamp that was called Paladin. What do you think, Cliff?
That's very funny. And you didn't even know.
I didn't know.
No.
It's an oil lamp. You should talk to oil lamps, should you?
Yeah, that's
no, you should.
an animate object.
Wait, what's happening in here? Someday my musical will be on Broadway, I hope. Well, that's
I can only hope.
I hope that you properly license all of BEECAKE's music properly, and then maybe we'll be a big success. I
wonder what the story is. Ask them what the story is, Cliff. Ask them what the story is.
All right, yes. What is the story of your musical? And in the meantime, Canadians are going nuts in the chat room right now.
Right.
Yes, please come to a show in Ontario. Come to Canada. Ooh, you've got fans up in the Great White North.
Well,
we was
well.
There was talk we were going to go to Canada, but it clashed with other things. So we will be going to Canada, but we were going to actually be going in like soon.
Aren't you afraid they'd arrest you at the border?
They might well do that.
Yeah, for sure.
The last time I went to Canada, I was doing ecstasy. The film. Not the drug.
Yeah. That's funny. Question: is BEECAKE planning any tour dates in Florida? Well, let's expand this question. How many other dates do you have here in America doing any shows before you head back home?
None more.
None more?
We head back tomorrow, unfortunately.
Oh, you guys?
But
These guys go home tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I hang out for a little bit.
Right.
then we'll
What's the
regroup
first thing
most
you're
that
going to
way.
do when you get home, David?
Probably go to my bed.
Right, after that, what's the first thing you're going to eat?
Rowan sausage.
Magic.
Can iron brew.
Can of iron brew. Have you ever had iron brew?
No, I haven't had
We'll
iron
get
brew.
you that, Cliff. Don't you
Really?
worry.
Well, yeah, along with that kilt you were going to get me.
I'm going to get you that as well.
I do like Old Speckled Hen, and I do like bangers and mash. I like UK food, but
Do you
for
know-
the life of me, why do you serve those beans with your eggs? every breakfast.
That's an English thing.
Oh, that's an English
We
thing.
don't do that.
Oh, no,
I
no.
like
Scottish.
that though.
It's the best part. Yeah, but you need
Yeah.
the sausage between the beans and eggs to serve as a
Yeah.
butter.
Yeah, you do. That's Cumberland sausage.
You know, do you like
That's so.
I like it, but I don't
Scottish
like it
breakfast is
together.
different.
Yeah.
I don't think there's beans traditionally in a Scottish breakfast. You
No,
get
there's
black
haggis,
pudding
right.
and you can have a wee
Black
haggis
haggis.
if you like.
Fruit pudding.
Catch
Black
one.
pudding?
Yeah, I've had it. I've had it. It's
Is
good
it?
actually.
Yeah.
I've had some
Yeah,
very
good
good black
one, yeah.
pudding actually. I
Do you know-
didn't think I'd like it. But
No.
Iron Brew, which is our kind of soft drink.
Yeah.
There's only 2 countries in the world where Coca-Cola isn't the best-selling soft drink.
Scotland is one of them.
Scotland's one of them. It's Iron Brew,
Iron Brew.
and the other one is Brazil.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the drink is.
Mountain
Could you
Dew.
Google that?
What was it?
The best-selling drink in Brazil is not Coca-Cola. It is everywhere else in the world except Scotland, where it's Iron Brew.
What did you think of the food and drink we had at the party?
I didn't have anything to eat.
No, food was nice.
I was offered no food. When I got back to the hotel, I had to eat nuts.
Trail mix.
Cliff, that's all you.
Nuts. When it comes to nuts, why is it all me? Why is it always me? When it comes to nuts, why is it up to me?
Nuts and raisins.
Almonds?
And that's all I had. And we didn't really drink because we were playing rock and roll music.
And the bar was empty by the time we finished playing.
Yeah, look at that. One might tell you what it says about Iron Brew on Wikipedia.
Iron Brew. Really?
Iron
How come
Brew.
I've never heard of this?
It's a Scottish carbonated soft drink, often described as Scotland's other national drink.
What's the first one?
Whiskey.
Oh, of course. Yes, yes.
Right, it's produced in Cumbernauld. Did you know that? Since moving out, wait a minute, and it did be so
It used to be in Bridgeton, the original factory.
No, that's separate.
Oh, why do we show an Iron Brew adverts? They've got really good adverts.
Oh, they've got some.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I know the one.
One.
I know the one with the
Show the one
the
about-
kid in the hospital.
Yeah, the most recent
But
Iron
that
Brew
might
advert.
not transform to America.
Can we?
Yeah,
Well, you can show it to
It's
UK.
a-
Over
there's
here,
a
it means something
regional-
different.
There's regional use. Regional.
But obviously, your interpretation is the other side of your America. In Scotland, that's your grandfather.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't have little. We're on like
But
live
it's
TV. You
also
can't
an
have
English
little
name.
chats.
supposed to be some kind of interview.
You know what I mean?
This is peculiar.
No, you can totally go there.
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
really pleased you're wearing this.
This is amazing. Can I
It's
take a
78 pounds.
It's
so heavy.
Cliff,
working out.
Cliff, remember Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
The knight guarding the Grail.
You chose well.
Indiana Jones and the Last
You
Crusade.
can't see up my chainmail from there, can you?
A question from Tolkien Girl in Canada. She says, BEECAKE, what did you think of The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey? What did you think of the film?
Loved it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, me too.
I think
I loved it too.
I think it's a kind of yeah. I just loved it. I thought it was a huge story, great characters, beautiful.
Yeah.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Square sausage.
It's a square sausage.
Oh, what? Oh, God.
This isn't the
what?
most recent one, but
There's a.
oh, no, I mean,
Yeah, well, go for it.
It's a...
should be good.
Can we hear it?
Can
No.
you hear us?
It's square.
Hello, Scotland! Iron Brew are giving you the chance to win a fantastic trip to our wonderful Brew Island. So, we're getting everything ready.
Oh!
It's okay.
What
Put it
happened?
full screen. It's okay.
You had to go to full screen.
Don't go full
Ew.
screen. It's messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worse than full
Oh,
screen.
We've got crystal clear water, the sun, and very lovely locals.
To win a phenomenal holiday for 4, grab a special Iron Brew and look behind the label for a winning ticket. Win a phenomenal holiday on Brew Island.
Yeah.
No, find
Not that
another
one.
one. That's just
Find
a
a funny
thing.
one.
Iron Brew.
Search Iron Brew.
Has anyone listening or watching ever had Iron Brew?
Now, here's the real thing. It's an orange-colored drink. What?
You want that one in the hospital? The hospital.
Yeah,
Paul
that's
wants
the
one
one.
in the
Can't
hospital.
you
The
can't
hospital
describe
one.
the taste of it. It's like Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper. Can you describe Dr. Pepper?
Here we go.
You know what? I could describe Dr. Pepper, but what does this? I can't tell what it tastes like.
Tastes
from
like
looking
iron.
at the bottle. Really?
There we go. This
This
is.
one's good. Yeah.
So, what are we going to call her?
Fanny. I want to call her Fanny.
We can't call her Fanny. Fanny?
I like it. It's unusual, unique.
My mum's a fanny. Granny was a fanny. She'll be joining a long line of fannies.
Aye, it's good to keep up tradition.
Oh, Fanny, you're just like your daddy.
Do you know what a fanny is in Britain?
I think
It's not the same as it is here.
it's not the same as your butt.
Reverse it.
It's a lady's place.
Oh, that's what you were trying to tell me.
Yeah, and here it's a butt, right?
Yeah, it's your
but
butt.
in Britain,
I'll kick you in there.
it's a lady's special garden.
Yeah.
Special garden? You mean her Yanunali?
Maybe.
Her Yanunali. That's what I call it.
Right. Flower.
And was that shown on TV?
Really?
Oh yeah,
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because it used to be a woman's
Like,
name.
it's not a bad word. It's
a
not
Victorian.
like a,
Yeah, it's a
the
carry
way
on
you use
comedy.
fanny
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
You know, I would maybe, you could say something like, I could say, David, you're a fanny. I could say
That would take offense.
maybe I wouldn't say that.
Do people say that in a derogatory way? Like don't be such a frickin' fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
That's
No.
that's the joke.
Yeah.
It's part of the joke.
I get it. I get it. That's very funny.
There's a few layers to that advert.
What
You
else
guys-
you want to watch? This is good, you can just pull up stuff.
You can. You guys are awesome. I bet.
It could be a fanny. That's my sister wrote that. Look at that.
Someone says, I was brought up on Iron Brew. I think my insides are bright orange.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
that is a funny thing.
Oh, does anyone like the Mighty Boosh?
Yes.
Here in
Mighty
America,
Fanny,
we
Mighty Boosh.
we just recently discovered the Mighty Boosh
Yeah.
just last year when
Awesome.
Adult Swim brought it on late night television. And we never
Yeah.
knew what the Mighty Boosh was until just last year. And it's a really funny, crazy, surreal, wacky show.
Series 3.
It is the most surreal thing I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, ever. Was it made for Scottish television?
No, no.
British,
No, it's
British.
British.
Yeah.
They're
The
English.
Scottish show is Still
Chewing the
Game
fat. Chewing the fat as well.
and Chewing the Fat. Have you seen that?
No, too.
It's friends of mine who make it. It's a really funny,
Sounds
and
good.
they did a thing called Still Game, which I did a cameo on once. Shall we watch that?
That's quite funny.
Really? Okay, Justin, in search of Billy's cameo in the show,
Still
Still
game.
Game.
Still game?
Still
Do you
Game.
want me to find it on here?
Episode
Yeah,
episode 6 is it?
Is it?
What
It's
are
the first season anyway.
3 quintessential Scottish shows that someone should watch?
Yeah, to really get a good taste of Scottish pop culture.
Like, for an example is
Rabsy.
Rabsy Nesbitt.
Rabsy Nesbitt.
Yeah, I would say Lemmy Show right now. You would just not, there's folk in Scotland who don't even get that.
Really?
It's really unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. It's
Yeah.
very good. Chewing the fat probably.
And not River City, which is the big kind of soap opera
Yeah.
that they film in Glasgow.
No.
But it's rubbish.
So
It's rubbish.
Why would you say that?
Rabsy Nesbitt, Lemmy Show, and what else?
Chewing the fat.
Chewing the fat. Or Still
Les
Game.
Miserables.
It's not.
No, you see that wrong? Dave, what are you?
What show?
Lemmy's Show.
That's not a Scottish.
Lemmy's Show.
No. We're talking about it the way over.
Chewing the Fat.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was relentless.
Like Saturday Night Live?
And it is like really
Like
big.
what, sorry?
Oh.
Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live?
Kind
Hugh
of.
Jackman's just like
But it's just
It's like set pieces, like,
little, filmed on location
Sketches.
things, you know.
and you kind of get to know the characters as well, and the kind of jokes become funnier. So two of the characters ended up with their own show, and that's Still Game.
Awesome.
Ah.
And you can get Iron Brew here in LA.
Can you?
Yes.
Where?
Galco's in Eagle Rock.
I'm going to get you one.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Really?
I'll put it in your spawn.
Americans-
when I give you.
Americans say it tastes like root beer, but it doesn't.
Root beer?
It doesn't know.
It doesn't know.
Okay, I like root beer. I like Dr. Pepper better, and there's a difference between the. I can describe root beer to any American; they know the taste. It started back at the turn of the century as sarsaparilla, which was a type of drink they made from a root, and that root, that plant, gave the drink its unique flavor. Dr. Pepper has, a couple of other flavors. It's a little bit more orange and a little bit more citrus that's added in with the sarsaparilla, with the root beer flavor, but it's as close to root beer as you can get. But if you're going to give me a bottle drink that looks orange, smells orange,
You want to taste
and it's called Iron Brew, I'm going to be immediately confused, and it doesn't even taste orange.
No, it doesn't smell or taste orange. No.
Really?
Orange in it
No.
somewhere.
Really?
No, I
It's
don't think so.
tangy. It's
Yeah.
tangy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to try it.
And it's also seen like there's no evidence to back this up, but it's seen as a hangover cure.
Well, that's right.
So like, if anyone's got a really bad hangover, the first thing we'll do is go and get a can of Iron Brew
And a rolled sausage.
And some sausage and eggs, right? That's great. Let me ask you guys seriously, because the show that you did was amazing.
Oh,
all right, we're gonna look at still game.
We're going to watch the whole episode.
We're going to watch the whole episode. It's like half an hour. It's good. It's these
So
guys.
are you in it?
The tune's great as well.
Oh,
You get the
put it
tune.
on a bit and we'll see.
The tune's amazing.
You're in it twice. It's
That's
kind of middle and
That's
then one at the
season
end.
1, episode 2, is that
Who does
right?
the audio?
Ah.
Okay.
In the corner. Okay, let
And
that
then Billy
play in the
comes
corner.
up. Family.
Fast forward it a bit.
Family.
Spelled the way we would say it. Family.
Family. Oh God,
That's
there we
Paul.
go. I was just gonna say, your impressions of the party. Did you enjoy the party?
it was
Was
amazing.
you
Loved
guys
it.
playing for that crowd?
Yeah, it was great.
Everybody was so
Yeah.
nice.
Was the audience good to you?
They were very
Yes,
nice.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Everybody
riot?
was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Such a laugh.
The rest of
I've
the show
never
was
played a gig
great as
like
well.
that,
Yeah.
where people just come on and
Yeah.
you know it was weird and wonderful.
Dom was great.
Tom was
Yes,
fun.
He was. It was very fun.
Kirsten was great.
Yeah, Kirsten was good.
Yeah.
Into the West was beautiful.
That arrangement. Who was responsible for that arrangement? She said, "Okay, it was gorgeous. I've heard that song inside and out, 10 ways. I've never heard it that way before.
Really?
I was really fascinated by the arrangement, and she sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard her sing. I didn't know that she had chops like that.
There you go.
Yeah. I
It was
didn't know.
good. It was really fun.
And I certainly won't talk about her fanny. now that I know what it means,
She'll know what you mean.
never. Rah, that's true. She would. She's a London expatriate living in Boston.
And then things like you know Tammy from Weta coming on, who I haven't seen
Yes.
for probably 10 years.
Yeah, Tammy.
That was amazing. She's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And Nancy Henna, she was there as well.
Yeah, and Dan
Makeup.
and Nancy.
Yeah, your daughter.
I have to say, even though we didn't win any awards, to hell with the Academy. We had a
Yeah.
great party, we had a wonderful night, and we had more talent on that stage than I could shake a knife at. I had one of the Army veterans came up. He was the historian for the American Legion. He got the biggest standing ovation of the night for his service and letting us have this event at that beautiful American Legion Hall. And you guys came on. And Emerald Rose was great.
Yeah.
And the one man Lord of the Rings star Charles Ross.
He was
And-
Oh,
hilarious.
that's me.
That's you
That
there.
was so great.
Oh,
That's Billy
you
there.
Really? Oh, look, there is Billy. He's right there on the left.
Central Station.
That's cute. That's really funny.
Go from there. Go from
Do you
there.
have any, any dialogue in that?
Yeah, I
scene?
think so.
Yeah?
Shouting, I'm 80 years old. Wonder what happened to him.
Sometimes.
The 80-year-old to the 50s. He's probably getting ready to celebrate his 130th birthday with all his other deed pals.
Yeah, right enough. 10 on the button. Right, what time's the train?
2:30.
Jesus. We're I doing this days early. 10 o'clock.
Here we go.
Do yourself peace. It's important to get there well in advance, you know. See what the layout is, and see how the board works. Find out where everything is, you know, and that way, when that train rolls into town, poof, we're ready.
Right, the board. Euston, platform 1, 2:30. Right, I'm starving.
Well, oh, yeah.
Do you have any more?
Victor!
Hey!
Where you
being
on?
filmed?
I just happened to be there.
Anything!
Aye, but what, but?
Anything at all, Jack! I'm no bother!
Well, I'll pick.
Hey! You pick!
man.
Fast food, big Christ.
Feel that bloody execution. Right, well, there you are.
What have we got here?
That's your triple burger boxcar with cheese and extra bacon. There's an extra large fries there. That's a hot apple pie. Watch that. That'll burn the mouth off you. Yeah, that's the end of the line boxcar jumbo cola.
Which was all that?
£4.40.
If I drank all that, I could piss the Trevi fountain.
Aye. If I ate all that, you'd need to wheel me home in a bar, I hear.
We should, yeah, definitely.
At least you can
That's
see
a bit
it.
nervous about something. Bloody boy, Victor, come on now.
We'll think of something else.
I got something.
I don't think they're going to show.
Like that?
Yeah,
You say that for.
Forgive me, gentlemen.
Oh, there you go.
I might be misreading the situation here, but I believe your man's apprehensive about his son's visit because, dare I say it, he's been let down in the past. It's a terrible thing to be made feel unwanted by your end. But we should have no truck with bitterness. The past is set in stone. The future is unwritten.
Get lost, you poke-nosed bastard.
You birdie dick.
Very good. Very good.
Hey.
Thank you, Justin.
There's another bit later on with the bouncy ball thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ooh, that's funny. So
Get lost, you beardy dick.
Did he say that on live thing?
we just did. That's why it's live.
Can you bleep it out?
I tell you what, the only thing missing from the Oscar party is the energy that comes from that particular crowd when there's a win.
Yeah.
We have 3 categories and 3 losses, but in previous Oscar parties, I've been there before. Anybody wins related to Peter Jackson's team, and the floor gets very wet. And the hands go up to the sky, and there's nothing but amen, hallelujah all day, all night. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Well, that's a shame
I
then.
can't actually remember.
It's great.
Like, but did the Fellowship not start like that?
Fellowship won a couple of technical
Couple of,
categories.
yeah.
Two Towers won Best Sound Editing, and I think that's the only thing that Two Towers won. And then, of course, Return of the King swept every damn category.
So maybe it'll be the same with that.
Yeah, it'll be a build-up. There's the second film, the third film, and I think that Tammy and I had a really long conversation. We had a really good talk with Tammy Lane.
She's lovely.
Yeah, she's the head of the hair and makeup, and she did a really, really good job managing a great team of people. And she said, "Oh my gosh, I saw the other makeup work that those other guys did for the other nominees." She said, "I'm not dissing on them, but I guarantee you, none of them had to put up with the work that we had to put up with. You know, being out there in the wet, in the wilderness, doing dwarf prosthetics and beards all day and all night. For the little ones, the scale double, the riding scale double, the full-size actor, and then the other guy who's the other tall scale version, you know, and redoing it over and over again. It was a technical feat, a marvel that they did what they did. I'm really sorry they lost in that category, but there's always next year."
Exactly.
And she said, "I promise you, wait till you see the makeup and the stuff we're doing for the second film. It'll blow everyone away."
Maybe that's the thing, you know, a lot of people who are voting are thinking, well, we'll get them next year. You
Maybe.
know, which is wrong, but, you know, it might be.
It might be. So, hey, what's that? Let's see. Hobbit won visual effects. No, unfortunately, Life of Pi won visual effects. Sorry about that. Well, I mean, a very deserving film, a really great film with some amazing visual effects, but Gollum is still my man. Andy Serkis is still, you know, you put Weta and Andy Serkis together and it's just a dream come true. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
And what else do we have here? Look. The fans are asking, who's stoked for part 2 of The Hobbit? We all are. We all are. We're begging Peter Jackson to put a special trailer out for the second film. It won't happen until the Blu-ray is released.
Cool.
When's that?
That's April.
March, I think in the middle of March. We've got another month to wait. Another month.
March 19th.
What do you guys think about it being 3 films as opposed to 2 as it was originally going to be?
That was a surprise to me, but to you guys as
Well,
well?
he's added a lot of extra stuff that wasn't in the book, so I think
That's
it's,
2 other
I think it's a
nights
good
out.
idea.
I think it warrants it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's appendices. You got a bunch of stuff in there. I mean, it's Peter. You know, he'll do it.
Yeah, and I think.
And he
with
does it
the
well, so.
book, you know, you can fit something in. You know, there's 13 dwarfs. You know, that's a lot of storytelling. You know, so I think
Yeah, it's a lot of beards. It's a lot of beards.
Yeah, to give them all some screen time. You know, make it 3 movies.
That beard, then I could have been a dwarf.
With that beard, you were as close to that was dwarven. That was very dwarven for you. Did it itch like crazy, that damn thing?
No, once it gets past a certain length, it doesn't.
Really?
Yeah, between 4 days and 6 is itchy.
Oof.
After that.
You gonna let that go, Cliff? You gonna let that go?
No, I can't.
Do it.
No, I can't. What? Really? Really?
Yeah.
Because
know what you should do?
Not really.
That would cool.
You should braid a beard.
That would be cool.
Ponytail.
If I grew the beard long enough, I would braid it into my eyebrows, just like they do in The Hobbit. I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
I'd love to see that.
Did
you see how? What?
about the BEECAKE name?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking that question, but I know you've been asked that a million times. How did you arrive at the name BEECAKE?
Will we make one up?
Yeah,
Rather than tell the real
make up
story.
a fresh story.
Well, we. Should we?
The original story's so interesting.
You know, like Wikipedia.
And
that's very funny.
Do you want to tell it, Rick?
Well, no. Because you tell it better than me.
Well, I don't know it, so do you want me to tell it?
Yes. No, it was Don Monaghan. He was on holiday in the south of Spain, Andalusia, it's called.
He's spitting them. He's spitting them.
And he was sending photos of stuff. And one day he sent a photo, he was in a bakery, and there was a cake covered in bees, because it had pollen on it or something. And people were still buying it. They would come in and get a slice and they'd just knock the bees off. And he took this great picture and emailed it to me, and he had BEECAKE. And at that time, we were wanting to change our name from the Angel Share, because we were called the Angel Share. But there's a few bands around the world called the Angel Share.
The Angel Share?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Angel Share is, assume you get a barrel of whiskey.
Yeah.
You don't pay for a certain amount, like maybe 5% of the whiskey, because it evaporates.
Oh.
But they call that the Angel Share.
Oh, that you share with the angels.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it?
That's a very cool thing.
Yeah, it was a really cool name, but there's a few people. So when we tried to get like theangelshare.com, it was gone. So we're like, let's find something else. And then BEECAKE came in. Or BEECAKE, as Dave likes to call it. BEECAKE. So that's how we got the name.
That Blind Melon video back in the 90s. You know that girl dancing as a bee? Remember that?
No.
Nope.
Should we watch it?
No.
Do I watch it? Should we watch one of our videos?
We'll do so.
Yeah, we can stop talking.
Someone was asking if you have Norwegian ancestors, Billy.
Should we put the clown on just now?
Yeah.
Do I have Norwegian ancestors? No.
Yeah, that's a funny question.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah,
that's
why?
a strange question.
What's the connection?
Out of nowhere.
Boyd?
Somebody's been listening to
Boyd
Aha
Norwegian?
lately, I guess.
All right.
Good show.
Yeah.
I guess.
If I may, when you guys, what's your process of writing? I mean, do you jam and it comes organically? You kind of have ideas that you all throw into a barrel? Or
Sometimes that happens.
Pull out of a hat, yeah.
Mainly
Sometimes
comes from
that.
Billy. Billy does the majority of the writing. But, we all contribute in our own little ways. When we get together, you know, we'll have a writing session. We don't typically sit down and try to write, because generally we've got such a backlog of stuff. If Billy's in a prolific mood, you know, and again we'll jam it in the studio and try and find the best process and how's this song going to go. You know, a lot of time you bring ideas and they get slapped down. And, you know,
I do like the idea of us all getting together and writing maybe this EP.
Yeah. Go to Penrith and do it.
Yeah, we've got a house that we maybe go to. Go to do that.
We were in
Write
a wee cottage in Penrith through
Is
the
it remote?
bells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
set up and just
No electricity,
beautiful.
just cut off.
Yeah, just
log fire.
Candles.
Beautiful.
Let's get naked.
No, let's not get naked.
Only if the fire's on.
Shall we watch
I'm
the
naked
clown
under
video?
this.
Well, yes, but only if you guys get naked in the video. Okay.
We're
alright.
naked under the
Almost.
clothes.
We've got
Almost.
shorts on
Oh, okay.
and big knee-length socks.
That's pretty good.
Let's watch
Okay.
it.
Is it loading?
Will we
Is
tell-
it ready to go?
Will we tell them about the shower after? Can we
No.
talk about that?
That's a bit personal.
I want to ask.
Is that too far?
It was phrasing nothing.
I want to ask you guys about contributing a song to a future Hobbit movie. What do we need to do to make that happen? Wouldn't that be so cool?
That
If
would be
you
great.
guys could do a song for the Hobbit movie?
Because Neil Finn did it, right?
Yeah.
He's amazing.
And you guys have a Neil Finn influence.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
These guys love Neil Finn, and I met Neil Finn a while back, and he's great. I love him. Yeah, why don't we do that? How would we do that?
Well, look at it this
We'd
way.
probably have to ask Pete, wouldn't we?
I'm seeing a pattern that already appears, and I don't know if I'm right or not, but Lord of the Rings movies all had female vocalists for all 3 songs. It was going to be Enya, and then Bjork. Bjork couldn't make it because she was giving birth to her baby. At the very moment they needed to record, she said, "I can't, I'm in labor." So then they got Emiliana Torrini, and then Annie Lennox for the last. So now it looks like Neil Finn is the beginning of a series of male vocalists.
Hey.
Maybe for the Hobbit film, they're going to switch a bit of the musical approach and have male vocalists.
We could do that.
I think you're on.
And a lot of the dwarf thing is like Scots.
Yeah.
Isn't it? There's a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of Scots in there.
Very much. Very
Graham
much.
and
Ken
Ken
Stott.
and Stott. And
Yeah.
Graham McTavish, gosh, he's a big guy.
He's brilliant in it, isn't
Yeah,
he? I think
he
he
is.
totally shines in it. I love his. He's a cracking actor.
Yeah.
And I think he had the character right from the first scene. I was like, yeah.
He sure did.
It's great.
The first time I heard or saw Graham McTavish, he was doing voiceover work for a really cool animated film based on Dante's Inferno. And he went through this whole wild journey of visiting hell, just like Dante does. And Graham McTavish just blew me away.
Yeah.
And I'm very fond of voiceover actors and animation. I'm a big on that. And I didn't even know he was going to end up being one of the dwarves in the movie.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's very, very cool. And he eats fish heads raw.
In real life.
In real life,
Does he?
No, but in the movie, he's
Oh.
eating Bilbo's fish. You know, that would be perfect, Cliff. Yes, everyone agrees. We want to have BEECAKE do one of the songs for The Hobbit. Okay, guys, send some demo stuff to Peter and Fran and say, let's do it.
Well,
let's do it.
We'll do that.
Fran did see the BEECAKE video and the clown video and she liked it.
Really?
But I don't think this is the right vibe.
No.
Are you ready to play,
No,
Mr. Justin? Yeah, you ready? We're going to show The Clown from Blue Sky Paradise. Available on iTunes. You guys were brave to get in that cold water.
This ancient rot makes you hold what you've got, makes you hold on tight, makes you plan for the fight. But the sweetest sound is when it all comes tumbling down. Can you still sing along when you don't know the song? Hold on, just what you got. Hold on, hold on. It's all that you hear. Hold on. find your feet. Taste the honey, still is sweet, but you won't take a hand. You'd rather crash than have help land. And you're strong as a bear, but you weep when nobody's there. You see you're not in control. Smile and hold on. Just what you got. Hold on. Hold on. It's all that you hear. Hold on. Say goodbye to the day that you lost.
Hello, we're back. Cliff's away. Should I get on Cliff?
Hello, and
are we back?
You've joined us now for the first episode of our weekly show. Bring on your clown.
I think we're back.
Anyway, see, you guys can go and dance to that if you want. Right? You like that? You like that? Right?
Do we actually have... Oh my gosh, we have an anonymous masked clown.
You loving that?
Who's behind the mask? We should have a competition.
Slows down
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes it slows down. And then it goes to another key. Is anybody dancing out there in internet land?
Should we write the Hobbit song here?
Dance, you freaks.
Right now.
Right now? Why don't we do it right now?
We'll write it.
The mask is creepy.
Hi, Billy.
What?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Time to dance, Billy, says Brighter Moon.
Yeah, I'll dance.
Okay.
Do you want I dance with you?
And the other way. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You ever seen the Hood dance? You ever seen the Hood dance? Check out, it's like that, but it goes like that.
Keep us up for 5 minutes and we go.
That's just in one leg, that. You're not seeing that, but that's just in one leg. That's amazing.
That ballet train in your head.
Only on theonering.net can you get this kind of high voltage talent.
Highbrow.
Highbrow, high voltage dancing talent. There you go.
This hasn't even been rehearsed.
Really? Oh. Oh.
Come on, Dave, give us continuity.
It's stuck on slope. Get that, baby, it had to be. Give it.
one. That's a good one.
Oh, crossover Cali step there.
Is it a burglar? Can he finish it, Dave? Or whoever you are.
They're lovely. They're lovely. Oh my gosh. Really, really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Boyd.
Right, come on.
Right.
Are we winding this up?
Sit on Papa's lap and I'll tell you a story.
Right, come on.
Oh God, I just wanted the bat.
What was your favourite scene in the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
The one where you set fire to Denethor and pushed him off the side.
Right?
That was my
How
favorite
rock and
part.
roll was that?
That was so rock.
I loved it.
Next year, we're going to have a flaming cocktail at our party where you can light the top of the drink, and we're going to call it the Flaming Denethor. That will be our special cocktail at the next year's party. Be there. Be there. BEECAKE.
BEECAKE.
Yes.
You can find our music on BEECAKE.com. You can also see the video for The Clown on YouTube. And our other video for Please Stay.
And if you buy the album for Blue Sky Paradise, it has 2 videos on it, doesn't it?
It does have 2 videos.
That's a wonderful thing.
The hard copy.
Yeah.
I brought you a t-shirt.
You did.
A BEECAKE t-shirt.
I love that. I would love a BEECAKE t-shirt.
Well, you've got one.
Mr. Billy Boyd, ladies and gentlemen, and BEECAKE, all of our friends here on our lovely show. We're having, well, one of the best
A
tours.
surreal day.
One of the most surreal and definitely the funniest. With even without Dominic here, you managed to bring out the funny.
I love Dominic. He's the
That's
funny.
fantastic.
I like the funny. People are. It's now called the Billy style. That dance. People are going to be doing it. Shh. It's just being into yourself. Break.
Gangren's gone.
Don't listen to the rest of the world. Have some shh time to yourself and just dance. I always find dancing in the living room makes me happy. Do you, Cliff?
Very. It's so cathartic. So cathartic. It's very good. You know, somebody mentioned the safety dance just a few minutes ago. Anybody remember that?
Oh, the safety dance.
Men without
Yeah.
Men
hats.
without hats.
It's
We
great.
do
You can
indeed.
dance if you want to. You be no friend of mine. If your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, you know that.
Friends of mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have shirts for sale on BEECAKE.com and we will sign them. We'll do that. Thanks. Actually, I had a slight cough.
So,
We have got awesome t-shirts. They're great. Someone just said you have got awesome t-shirts. And they are, in fact, awesome t-shirts. That's BEECAKE.com.
all right, there it is. Yes, let's
Those-
show BEECAKE.com.
Those guys are not in LA at that point.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that
That's
was
an
cool,
alley
that day.
in Glasgow.
Where is Dom? Dom's in the bath.
Is he?
How tall are you, Billy? 5'6". Let's do questions. Scary clowns. There. I predict that to be a new trendy dance. I do.
Oh, is that a Twister on the floor?
No.
No, that's not Twister. Justin, what is this silly old thing?
Disco dance man.
The Nintendo Power Pad. Is it for one of those dancing games?
Running track. I have one. Jumping track.
Oh, is it
Oh,
for
yeah,
running
oh.
track?
You can actually step on the buttons and it moves your guy. And
Does
then
it?
you jump and then he jumps and then yeah.
Show us on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look like this in the middle of your room at home.
Right? And
Then
then.
you do this.
Ah.
Couldn't do
That's
the
cool.
treadmill on.
This was years before the Wii was invented.
Okay.
Years and years and years.
Right?
You guys can find all the information about BEECAKE and their newest music on BEECAKE.com. You've got to follow them on their Twitter account.
Oh, yeah.
They bring out the funny on their Twitter account every day.
Did any of the-
Official BEECAKE.
Did any of the BEECAKE boys find the toilets?
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Follow them at official
fun.
BEECAKE on
Official,
Twitter.
official BEECAKE on Twitter and Facebook
We are.
/We Are BEECAKE.
We are.
Really?
Yeah.
We are the answer.
Lovely.
That is lovely. I love
Do you
that
want to
song.
sing on the new album?
Yes, I would love that. Oh my God, really?
Why not?
Who has a better voice? Kirsten? Let her sing. Let her do the singing.
Kirsten
She can
does
sing
have
better
a
than I
beautiful
can.
voice.
Yeah.
BEECAKE
Love it.
t-shirts.
I would love to. We are the answer.
Wait a minute. Tolkien girl says she's taller than Billy. Well, good. You're tall, lady.
Well, everybody knows he's the tall one.
That's true, I'd say I am the tall one. But
Okay, guys, I'm not sure if you guys are ready to wrap it up, but I think we may be nearing the end of our evening. I'm really glad to hear, so much musical influence has brought you guys together. I mean, that is very cool. Everything from Yes and John Anderson to Velvet Underground to Prince. Somebody around here likes Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah. And then
clowns love Prince.
But on your next album, is there a new musical direction or some new type of musical, a new musical idiom that you're dying to try out? What is that? What do you want to try?
We're talking about doing a musical.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All kidding aside?
All kidding aside.
Really?
We've got a story, which I think is an important thing, but
That's
we just don't have the songs yet.
We've kind of got one.
We've got
a pop rock score for a musical.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm so
You
down.
up for it?
Yeah, I love it.
Kind of like
Can
Tommy.
we just say as well that you were fantastic the other night hosting the party? Yes. You kept it all together. Beautiful energy.
Thank you.
No, really. And I loved all your glasses and stuff.
Thanks very much.
You were amazing.
Thank you.
Were really
I
amazing.
appreciate that. I had 4 costume changes, and I changed my fanny 4 times. During that night. Now that you got me started on that, I'm never gonna let it go. I love it. I love that. Epic. Yes, you guys are really a great audience in the show. That's right. Official BEECAKE. That is correct. At Twitter at official BEECAKE.
Yeah. Could everybody join just now, and we'll see if we can see the numbers go up.
Yeah, you've got 14,019 followers.
Right.
By the time this is over, I want you guys to jump that up.
To 150 million.
Right now. Right now.
Go.
Okay.
Billy should dance more.
Oh,
Two
two.
Just join.
All right, that's great. Very good.
Who runs the Twitter, Billy?
What?
Who runs the Twitter?
I don't know. Many people.
You.
Me and everybody.
But you sometimes chime in on the Twitter feed.
I do chime in.
Yeah.
I do enjoy a little tweet now and again.
Billy is constantly doing, a lot of work, a lot of musical work and acting work, and he still makes time to give the Twitterverse what it needs. A little jolt of love. And 140 characters or less.
Now, someone's just had a fantastic idea.
Yes.
The show should end with everyone dancing.
All right.
Doing the dance just into yourself.
We need the music.
Okay.
We need the music.
That
loud.
sounds great.
I'll move this out the way.
All right, let's do
it.
Everybody should be dancing.
Can we go widescreen?
Yeah, how wide can
Come
you
dance
go?
Come on.
We're all dance. We're all dancing.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Ready, Phil?
Oh, aye.